Sha'Carri Richardson. She has now qualified for the Paris Olympics with the 100-meter triumph, you guys. That's right. Yes, big applause for her because Sha'Carri Richardson is officially heading to Paris to compete in the Olympic Games for the first time. The 24-year-old track and field sprinter qualified for the event on Saturday night with a 10.71 second 100-meter run. Richardson's feat, which she clocked at Hayward Field in Eugene, Oregon, registered as the fastest woman's time in the competition by any woman this year, according to World Athletics. Congratulations, Miss Sha'Carri Richardson. That is a big deal right there. Yes. Immediately following Richardson... Immediately following Richardson's speedy feat, the runner dropped to her knees before embracing and celebrating alongside Melissa Jefferson and Twanisha Terry, who both qualified for the Paris Olympics alongside Richardson with times of 10.80 and 10.89 seconds, respectively. Richardson will start her Olympic journey on August 2nd in Paris, where the women's 100-meter run preliminary round kicks off. In August of last year, Richardson notched a 10.65 second 100-meter time in Budapest, Hungary at the World Athletics Championships. In 2021, Richardson won the 100 meters at the U.S. Olympic trials, making her the fastest woman in America and positioning her to compete for the gold in the Tokyo Olympics. However, her chances of participating in the 100 meters at the Olympics were erased after it was announced that she had tested positive for THC, a chemical found in marijuana, you guys. Richardson told reporters at the time that she used marijuana during the Olympic trials in Oregon, which has legalized the substance for adult use purposes and as a way to cope with the loss of her birth mother. The U.S. Anti-Doping Agency suspended her for 30 days, citing the World Anti-Doping Agency's ban on cannabis. And man, oh man, you guys, is Sha'Carri Richardson going to drop the ball again and start toking on the devil's lettuce and end up getting a disqualifier again? Or will she be the champion and bring it home for the gold for America this year? We shall see, and time will tell. This is Jason Beck for the High at 9 News Hour. What do y'all have to say about this?
First of all, yes, Black excellence.
You might call it devil's lettuce. You might call it the devil's lettuce. I call it happy cabbage, Jason.
Oh, I see what you did there, Rico.
Oh, man.
That was cute. That was cute. Very, very cute.
I think, first of all, Sha'Carri should represent the anti-agency dopers, and I think we should all make that a real thing. Instead of the anti-doping agency, the anti-agency dopers, because this is crazy. Cannabis should not be banned at all, but for a sport especially. That should be like that. The ignorance of these people. It's like weed should actually, make you less, agile
Right.
with like,
I think the only competition that you should get expelled for using cannabis from would be something like maybe like a leaf blowing competition.
No, the hot dog eating contest. I could see.
Or a hot dog eating contest. That's right.
But like, if you can blow down a 3.5 wood and smoke somebody in a foot race, like, please, sis, do it twice on Sunday. That's amazing.
I mean, yeah, for real. It is sad. It's been crazy watching this. Watching this like amazing athlete who is going through the worst tragedy in her life, arguably, and then to have her ability to race and compete stripped away by a group of organizers who know absolutely zero, right? Because this is like, we're talking about performance enhancing drugs, okay? Cannabis is definitely not a what I would consider a performance enhancing drug. No one would. It's like the same as like alcohol or whatever, it's like they're not testing, let's say a basketball player, a football player for like alcohol, because they're like, that's not a performance enhancing drug. They're testing for steroids. They're testing for things that give you a measurable increase in ability over your competitors. And it's like cannabis, definitely. That's why the UFC, I applaud them. They don't,
NFL, NBA,
NHL, and
Major League Baseball.
Yeah, these are all. I mean, those are.
Didn't Sha'Carri also just have a baby
definitely.
recently, like not too long ago?
Well, that would have helped her score.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, like, so everything.
I think she should run the race
She's still
clean.
like, I'm gonna run faster. So let her have it.
That's right.
Jesus
That's right.
Christ.
Here's what I hope for her. Here's what I hope.
Go for it, Yara. Go for it, Yara.
Here's what I hope for her. When she was stripped of the recognition for her athletic accomplishments, the whole world winced, and it was this stark reminder of how much further we still have to go for normalization. Mm-hmm. And my hope for her is, I mean, this woman knows with the way in which they monitor these athletes, this woman knows a little bit about track and trace herself. So my hope for her is that she goes out and she wins this race, and she gets the measure of public redemption that she deserves as a dedicated athlete. And then she gets a little sponsorship opportunity with MJ Freeway, and they put her as a poster child for coming back from adversity.
I think she runs the race nice and clean, does everything, and at the end when she wins, pulls out a joint from her top there.
Oh, they'll disqualify her then. But
the race is over. The race is over.
They totally disqualify.
I mean, just to troll the entire,
the world
committee in the world. It's who was the athlete that got in trouble for that? I think it was a football player. He scored a touchdown. They pulled a Sharpie out of his sock.
They grandstanding. Yep, grandstanding.
I mean, she should look. First of all, she shouldn't give a fuck. She knows she's, arguably the fastest female to run these races, so she shouldn't really care. I would love to see someone like that give a big fuck you to these draconian organizations that are keeping out obviously talented athletes from competing, maybe because they're scared, maybe because that's the only thing they could hold against her. But maybe that would be cool to see, but I really hope whatever happens that she ends up on top of the podium again, and I hope that she brings it home for all of us smokers out there who enjoy some cannabis.
She has the potential to be the land-based Michael Phelps.
We get a womp womp.
Yes.
Did you say land-based or land-raised?
Land-based Michael Phelps. And